Hello, beautiful spirits. This is your girl, astrologist ASHAVON. I thought I would do something that I felt was dear to me, and that was to give tips to y'all how to start believing in yourself. It all goes with mindset. So you got to make sure that your mindset is in a positive space or a positive energy or high vibrations. Um, so that you can always start believing in yourself, and it just becomes automatically. Okay, so two components we need to remember about ourselves. We have our spiritual self and our physical self, also known as our spiritual house. Okay, so in order to start believing in yourself, you got to make sure that you're taking care of your spiritual house, which is your body. Um, old saying they used to say is, your body is your temple. So you have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. That's mind, body, and soul. Your soul is always pure. Remember that. If you can go back to your soul and and start trusting and believing in your soul, that will be key to anything. It will erase all negativity, any disbelief that you may have, any negative energy that you may have around yourself. It's always good to sage, or make sure that you're clearing your energy, especially when you come home from work, because we pick up on a lot of energies and a lot of vibrations when it comes to being out in our everyday life. So it's always good to make sure that you're protecting your spiritual house. This will help you also stay grounded and making sure that all your chakras are basically clear so your creativity can come in. Make sure that you're paying attention to your dreams. It's all helping you become aware of your higher self. So I always say make sure that you cover yourself before you leave your house, and when you come back, make sure that you clear yourself of any negative energy that you may even think that you brought in. Um, so you have to have the ability to love yourself even when. How y'all doing? Hey Kelly, hey Corey, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining. Make sure that you clearing your house, and making sure there's space. A way that you can make sure that you are all right in your mindset is look at your house, look at your car, look at your workspace. If it is not clean, then that means that you have clutter going on in your mind as well. There's a clear sign of knowing when you is an unbalance for yourself, um, because even if you have a pile of clothes over there, 9 times out of 10, you know what's in that pile of clothes, right? Everybody is not a neat freak or have OCD, but you know what's in that pile. But if you have to sit up here and say, "Oh, where is such and such, or where is this, where is that?" That means your mind is going a mile an hour, and you have too much up here going on. So therefore, you need to recenter yourself and become balanced with yourself. This will also help you when you wake up in the morning and you see, a clean area, a clean space, or your house is clean and your car is clean. That also lets you know that you are basically grounded with yourself, and that you have a high demand of yourself and expectation of yourself. This is making sure that you're holding yourself accountable for the actions that you are taking or the decisions that you are making. Okay, so therefore, anything that brings up high vibration for yourself is also pulling in a sense of cleanliness, means close to godliness. And everybody remembers that our spiritual or universe, whichever one you believe in, or your higher self, is always bringing you to your higher self. It's making sure that you pair as close as possible. Okay. So you need to clear your mind of all clutter. That means things that are around you, anything of that nature. With this energy that came in the new moon on on Saturday, for the new moon on May 4th, that was in Taurus, that was one of the things that energy wanted you to bring in to enjoy yourself. But and to enjoy yourself, sometimes you have to start, making sure that you're clearing out stuff that no longer serves you any good. So if it doesn't serve you any purpose, what is the purpose? No purpose at all. So therefore, get rid of it. Donate it if it's clothes, clean out your closet, donate it, shoes, whatever the case may be. If you got too many purses for us women, if you got jewelry that you no longer wear that's gently used, There's always, it's women's shelters, it's homeless people who will always be grateful for those things. So give to other people. That will help you out a lot as well, because when you give out, then you open up doors to receive as well. And there's nothing wrong with receiving. So you have to do that. I need an official podium. So, make sure that you bring that in to yourself, and make sure that you are helping yourself to believe in yourself. Um, they have things that you need to remember is love your spirit always. So, regardless of what's going on around you, make sure that, of course, you are taking care of yourself. That doesn't mean that you're being selfish. That means that you're taking time out, and I call this me time. You're taking time out to make sure that you are okay with yourself. What Cat Williams says, stay in tune with your star player. You are your star player, right? So therefore, if you sitting up here and you allowing outside things that have that you have no control over control you, then basically you didn't let go of your power, and you didn't give that power to that person, place, or thing that now holds things. So therefore, that brings doubt into your mind, because now you're up here thinking, well, I can't control that, or this is going on, or that's going on. So then that brings doubt into your mind, and so then you start doubting a lot of things that normally you will be sitting up here and you'll be like, oh, okay, I got this, because you know yourself. So that brings another thing is knowing yourself. Know who you are. It's okay to be who you are. People have to accept you for who you are. Now, if you sitting out here just being blatantly rude or disrespectful or anything like that, then don't expect good to come by you all the time. Like, it's not gonna be evil towards you. Nobody should wish you any harm. But at the same time, don't sit up here and think that you're going to receive unlimited blessings, especially if you're doing it in a malicious way. But understand the energy that you give out is also the energy you're going to receive. So if you want love, you give out love, abundance, prosperity, whatever the case, whatever energy you're trying to draw into yourself. That's the mindset you have to make sure that you have when you up here giving out to somebody else. So that will also help, you believe in yourself as well. So we got making sure that you're taking care of your temple, which is your house, which is your spiritual house. Making sure that your mindset is always in high vibration, is for the most part, because we are human. So that making sure that it's in high vibration will also help you, boost your, I don't want to say ego, or boost your self esteem, your self worth, basically, and make you feel like, okay, so then you start believing yourself. So then you start knocking out goals that you know that you could conquer. They always say more people see what you have than some people see in themselves. So therefore, a lot of people may see that you may offer something. Some people may be up here trying to hinder what you can offer, or prohibit you from up here being prosperous, because they see the potential in you that you don't even see in yourself. So pay attention when people stand up here and they up here like, oh man, well, you should do such and such and such and such, but you don't feel that in your spirit. Make sure that you protect yourself and say, yeah, that ain't part of my belief system. I'm not dealing with you. Yes, my dreads are real. Um, that's not part of my belief system, so therefore you can't take on that energy of somebody else. Okay. um your spirit needs rest. So therefore, when I say your spirit, that means your spiritual house. You cannot sit up here and overly work and stretch yourself thin and expect your body to keep on going, or your vibration to stay high all the time, because your body needs rest. A lot of good things come to us when we are dreaming. That's why I make sure that you have, I make sure that I have, and I ask y'all to have a spiritual, like not spiritual, but have a journal by you for your dreams when you have dreams, because a lot of your dreams, a lot of good ideas come to you, excuse me, in your dreams. So make sure that you have that going on for yourself as well. If you have a business endeavor that you want to do, i.e., start your own business. Let's say this again, i.e., start your own business. If you want to start your own business, the first thing you have to do is to believe in yourself. So you need to raise up your high vibration. If you do not believe in yourself, you cannot expect somebody to give you a loan if you need a loan. If it's something that's grant related, fill out the grant application correctly and expect that back in, because what you think of yourself is what you project out, and that's how people are going to perceive you. Say that again. What you project yourself out and what you believe yourself to be and what you project out is how people are going to perceive it. So if you're going around with your head down, you're not talking to them, and you're trying to get somebody to give you a loan or give you a grant, and you're filling out this application, they say, okay, well, how you plan on starting this business? Do you have a business plan? Any of those things. If you have none of your business in order and you don't even believe in yourself, you cannot expect nobody else to believe you. So, things you need to do is raise your confidence. Things to raise your confidence is start off with something small, right? Say, okay, I want to start off a business, so I'm going to write me a business plan. It can be an outline. Do your business outline, okay? So once you do your business outline, that's something that can raise your confidence, because you're looking at your dream is on paper now. Steps that you need to take is on paper now. So you can look at that and start checking out things, and which will boost your confidence, because now you're accomplishing things. So therefore, you're going to move forward with it. What you write down, well, 9 times out of 10, what a person writes down is something that they're going to manifest anyway. You're going to speak it into existence anyway, with your mouth, with your thoughts, even if you don't say it out loud. So always make sure that there's positive thoughts that's coming in. One way to do that is to write down things and act like it's a checklist, just like if you was going grocery shopping or something of that nature. Treat it as simple as something as that, but it will boost your confidence once you're seeing yourself up and checking things off that list to actually do. All right. Um, does anybody have any questions? So while I'm waiting on to see if anybody has any questions, regarding my ebook that I have coming out, I talked to you all about me up here doing an ebook, and I said I was gonna make the announcement on May 4th. And I meant to say May 6th. I just looked at that video again, and my apologies for that. My ebook will be out on May 22nd. That's May 22nd of this year. So not May 22nd of 2020. May 22nd of 2019. I still don't have the platforms yet. I know I'm probably going to do a Udemy. Is it Udemy or Udemy? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Udemy. I know it's going to be available on that, and it's also going to be available on my website where you can purchase that from me. And it will be going over the 7 chakra areas. I will still have a video going with you, going over it. I also will still be up here giving the gems or stones or crystals, whichever word you would like to use, to, when you're doing your meditation to clear your chakras. So again, my ebook will be coming out on May 22nd, and I will still be keeping y'all update on it, letting you know where you can get it. Also, far as my healing sessions, like I tell everybody, you do not have to be in the DFW area to receive a healing session. Also, if you need a natal chart, you can hit me up at my emails below, and we can go from there. All right. Okie dokie. Um, when you want to set your intentions or make sure that you are up here doing things as far as affirmations, always make sure that you're doing affirmations daily. Make things a habit. Like I said, it takes approximately, people say, 21 to 28 days to make things a habit. So therefore, set time frames for yourself as well as to when you want to have uh, this goal or this affirmation goal or your intention set to move forward. You need to meditate right now. Okay, so kids are our main thing when it comes to us as parents. That means if you even if you're a father, if you're an active father, if you're an active mother, because I know some fathers is active, mothers not. I know some mothers is active, father not. Or you co-parenting, whichever way it can be, or you're married. So I know a lot of people, a lot of my clients talk about they're married, but they feel so like they're a single parent, which I don't think that is actually fair. But hey, um, one thing you have to do is change your belief system when it comes to saying you're a single parent, you're married, you're a single parent, things of that nature. Take that out of your repertoire. You're going to have to stop thinking things like that, because again, what you think, your thoughts end up being manifested, and that's what it is going to always be. You have to change your vibration, because right then at that time you're at a low vibration. You need to change yourself to a high vibration. So think of a good memory that may bring your vibration up and make you, start feeling good about yourself. It's all about feeling good about yourself and having high vibrations. We all have our times when it's low, but for the most part, you want to be at a high vibration at all times. So if something's bringing your energy down, or you feel like that you're at low vibration, do something or think about something that is going to make you snap out of it real quick, which is one, change that thought. And then two, go into a state of, i.e., meditation if you can, even that's 5, 10 minutes, or start saying things that's positive in your mind and just repeatedly keep on saying it. That will bring your vibration back up. Start saying positive things to yourself. Start with the I am statements and things of that nature. So you can get yourself back into a good high vibration so you can bring that positivity back into your life and bring that good energy back into your life, that feel good energy. All right. So let's recap the tips. One is make sure that you're taking care of your spiritual higher self, which is your spiritual body, as well as your spiritual body. Make sure that you change your mindset. Make sure that you're doing your affirmations daily, repeatedly to yourself, and just make sure that you're believing in yourself. And by doing that, doing small things, and making sure that those small things are being checked off on a list, to write the list down and check off those small things to raise your confidence, to make you start believing in your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations, whatever you would like to call them, your goals. You want to make sure that you are doing those things for yourself. If you're not doing it for anybody else, your kids, your wife, husband, whichever one it is, make sure that you're doing it for yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, guess what? You can't take care of anybody else. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Again, I say this. This is not making you selfish. Being selfish is different than self-love and self-care. Okay. And I told y'all that it's good to make sure that you do a good health routine for yourself. Make sure that you're staying in these health routines, because what you consume in also has something to do with how the energy that you have, your energy level, or how clear your mind is thinking. Um, Listen to meditative music. They have plenty of them on YouTube. Just I always tell people, make sure that the subliminal messages is not giving you bad dreams, making your energy what's not. You'll understand, like if you get a tingling or a sensation like in one of your chakra areas or something like that, and it doesn't set right with you. You know how you can just met somebody and they don't set right with you. Trust that. That's your intuition let you know, something off with that person's energy, spirit, vibe, or whatever the case may be. Doesn't make them a bad person. It's just that you don't want that energy off on you. You're trying to stay balanced. Okay. Yeah. So one of the things that I had just had this talk with one of my clients. One of the things that when you are trying to change yourself and you're trying to change your mindset, and you're trying to stay positive, people call it the devil. P- Some people call it the devil. What I call it is people, you're being tested. Okay. One way, because I noticed when I started up here trying to be in high spirit, and you got these people who they're going through things, and for some people they feel like that their problems is the problems above everybody else, and they don't care what nobody else going through. Or you try to say, oh, today's a good day, and it might be raining outside. What is raining outside? Things that you can do is you have to either set up and say, you know what, right now I can't, finish this conversation. We'll have to finish this conversation at another time. Okay. If you at work and it's somebody complaining about what's going on at work, blah, 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 unless you in HR, it's not your problem. Like if you ain't in HR, or if you a supervisor and someone's coming to you, then they need to go to HR. Or you need to say, okay, I will report this, go to HR. If it's just somebody wanting to hear sit up here and gossip, be like, I'm sis, bruh, whichever one, you know what, I'm not even on it right now. So therefore, you just suspend yourself. And then eventually what will end up happening is them people will understand that they can't talk to you about this stuff, or you're not interested in it in this stuff. So therefore they'll stop talking to you about it. I noticed that about people, like if you don't show them any attention or you don't give them a reaction, then they feel like they talking to themselves, and then they're gone about their business. I started up here doing that because I got tired of repeating myself like, yeah, your energy is off right now, and I'm not trying to receive that type of energy. You see what I'm saying? So therefore now you sitting up here and they up here feeling like they talking to themselves, and then they'll stop talking to you. They'll walk off. That's things that help me. And then also make sure that you go in, if you gotta go to the bathroom, whatever the case you may be, to get by yourself and just have to say, you know what, I'm gonna have, and just recenter yourself and say, okay, let's see the brighter things there. I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm in my right mind, I'm beautiful, or I like this color on me, whatever the case may be. Pick something to change it back into change that negative that you just got through trying to, that somebody just trying to give off on you, or whatever the case may be, to make it a positive. Look at yourself, because at the end of the day you got to look at yourself in the mirror. Oh yeah, I'm the queen of doing that too. I will do that in a minute. And they'll be like, oh well, she's not even paying. You are absolutely correct, because when people feel like they can, and I know some people just don't mean no harm by it. They really don't mean no harm by it. It's just that that's their mindset, that's where they at right now, and it's okay. All you can say is, I want to send you positive love and light to you, and hope that eventually they get out of that mindset. But for those who want to sit up here and keep on listening, guess what, I don't have time for. If you want to keep on talking, I politely say, so what are you happy about? Like, what's good? Like, change the subject. What's good that's going on in your life? You know what I'm saying? Or if you know them personally, hey, how's the kids doing? Or how's such and such? If they complain about the kids, if they complain about their husband, or if they complain about their wife, just say, oh, okay, well, because and you can always say, oh, well, somebody else got it worse, or whatever the case may be. And that's true. But at the same time, you just don't want to bring them all the way down. You don't want to give off a negative. You just want to change the narrative and the energy that's around you right now. Did that help, Kelly? So, I get to talking. uh, okay. You got any more questions or things that I can help you out with right now? Mhm. Mm. All righty. Well, I would like to thank you for your time. If you're watching this on not live and you're gonna watch this on my replay, I would like to thank y'all all for the views that's coming along. Tell a friend, tell somebody you think that my channel will help them, so they can like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you share, show me love. I appreciate it, and I will show you love back. Like I said, that this channel is a safe haven channel. It's for us to talk about any and everything that is going to bring high vibration to us in positive aspects. Um, I know a lot of us right now are on the path of trying to be a better version of ourselves. And I feel that, and I appreciate y'all dearly for the DMs that I get on my Instagram, for the opportunities that y'all offering for me to collab with you all. I really do appreciate that. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And till next time, you all, many blessings. Oh, I will be on Monday. That's fine, baby. I will be on I will be on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Um, and the topic will be a surprise like it was today as well. I've been doing a lot of meditation and I've been receiving some downloads. So my energy level is kind of wonky a little bit, but I'm trying to stay grounded with that. But I will be on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, until next time, y'all, many blessings.